Hi everybody, this is Carla Maria Cadoti again, Theta healer, intuitive counselor, and energy healer. Now today we're going to be focusing on love. Now love is something that so many of us all seem to want, right? When we all want relationships, but when it comes to love, it can be kind of a difficult topic or subject for a lot of people. Now, what happens if we want this idea or this ideal of love, or we have this idea of what the ideal relationship is, say that we want romantically or in a partner, but we have a distorted perception or viewpoint of love. An example of this will be a lot of us or a lot of people who come from, say, families where their parents were divorced at some point in time. What types of beliefs or programs might there be around love? There may be things like love abandons us, love doesn't last, love is betrayal. Other people who may have experienced abusive relationships may have distortions in love. That love hurts, love is pain, love comes with abuse, or not knowing how to have love without these types of things. If somebody has been wronged in love or perhaps experienced disloyalty, they may have programs in place or belief systems that love leads to disloyalty or love doesn't last. So then where does that leave us in regards to love and the type of love that we attract? So if the law of attraction and the idea of perceptions create our reality, if we have this distorted perception of love, then what type of love do we think we're going to have to attract to us or create? Or say we have belief programs in place of love leading to abandonment, love being married to disloyalty, or that love doesn't last. Then how do we expect for ourselves to be able to attract and accept and receive the type of love that we want or the type of relationship we want when we don't necessarily have the truest definition in our own selves or in our subconscious mind of what love is? So today we are going to be using theta healing to bring everybody that is viewing this video into that theta brainwave state, that programmable state. I've had a standing command placed that anybody who watches this video would automatically, as soon as we begin, be brought into that theta brainwave state, that programmable state, to where we're going to do a little bit of cleanup work on the subconscious mind. Now, if there's additional beliefs that need to be tackled, of course, self-work is required. And of course, deeper theta healing may be required. But today what we're going to focus on is starting to clean up some of these distortions that some of us may have around love in our subconscious mind, allowing us to then radiate the frequency of the purity of love in a much greater and more enhancing aligned perspective and definition and understanding of what love is, free of the distortions that we may have picked up along the way. And in doing so, allowing you, the viewers, to begin to open yourself up to really truly beginning to receive and be open to and able to accept and recognize and allow that type of love that you truly want to come to you. So, as I bring us all now into the seventh plane of existence, into that theta brainwave state, I'm going to ask you all to just take a couple of very deep, relaxing breaths with me. And as you're doing this, to just close your eyes gently and to just focus on really bringing that energy into the heart area, into the heart chakra, right there in the middle of the chest. And to just breathe deeply all the way from the stomach into the heart. And to just close the eyes, relax, and allow yourself to be open to receiving these new perspectives on love in order to attract love into your life free of any distortions you may have picked up along the way. And so, Creator of all that is, it is requested and commanded that you be taught, downloaded, upgraded, and filled in with the Creator's perspective, definition, understanding, and the truth of these programs of I understand the Creator's perspective, definition, understanding, and the truth of love. And I understand the Creator's definition of being loved. I understand what it feels like to be loved. I know how to be and what it feels like to be loved. And I know and feel that I'm worthy and deserving to be loved. I know how to be loved. And I understand the Creator's perspective, definition, understanding, and the truth of love and unconditional love. I know that unconditional love exists. I know that it is possible to have unconditional love for myself and for others. And I know it is possible to receive unconditional love for myself. I know it is safe to love others, and I know how to and what it feels like to love others. I know that it's safe for me to love others. And I choose love. I choose self-love, and I choose to be open to the possibility of unconditional love. I love myself, and I know how to love myself. And I understand what it feels like to allow someone to love me. I'm open to be loved by others, and I know how to receive the love of others. I'm ready, willing, and able to be loved and to love myself. And I understand what it feels like to have discernment in love. I know how to be peaceful in love. And I know how to be secure in love. And I feel confident, safe, and secure in love and being loved. I know how to have a love relationship in the highest and best way. I know it is safe to be in a love relationship. And I understand how to have a love relationship in the highest and best way. I know what it feels like to have love relationships. And I know how to have a love relationship without unnecessary fighting. I know that it is possible to have a relationship and be in love, free of pain, disloyalty, hardship, and abuse. And I know what it feels like, and that it is possible to have a relationship based on love, trust, joy, happiness, and loyalty. And I am open to, ready to, willing to, and able to receive all of the love that surrounds me in the highest and best way. And it's commanded that at this time, to allow these programs to truly set in as deeply as we can have them, that you be taught the particulars of the how, why, when, where, what, and with whom of these. The feeling of, and that you know what it feels like, and that you already know how. That you are worthy and deserving to, that you are inspired to, and that you enjoy to. That it is safe to be possible to, safe and protected in. That you're worthy and deserve it. And that you already know how, you already know the value of, and you already know how to utilize these as part of the current I am consciousness. And to have Creator integrate and balance all of this divine truth with ease and grace for you in the highest and best way, in every way that you can receive, across all past lives and present lives and future lives and versions of yourself. And that you receive all of this divine truth and healing throughout every cell of the body on all 4 belief levels, as well as neurologically, at the DNA, psychically, energetically, mentally, and emotionally, and that you receive the biochemistry required to physically integrate all of this in the highest and best way now. And any and all past storylines, memories, and experiences that are not in alignment with these divine truths, that they all be completed, fulfilled, and satisfied for you in the highest and best way, and that all of this divine truth and the feeling and knowledge is practical and accessible to you in daily life, all areas of life, and all dimensions, space and time, throughout all of creation. And thank you, Creator, now. And it's done, and it's done, and it's done. And as we let this all set in, just allow yourself to be open to receive. And let the subconscious mind begin to open itself to a much more beautiful definition and perspective of love, free of distortion and free of any past memories or storylines out of alignment with it, as you step forward to attract that ideal love and openness that you desire.